See, you brought your guitar. You didn't break your guitar.
I got the guitar. I can break it out.
Break it out. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Like,
It is what it is.
let's get you settled down and we're going to go right into that. I like that.
I've been out there pimping my home. All the way down the Valley Joe. Riding and pimping home.
Hey.
No.
Goddamn, that boy good.
10 men, 20 men, 30 men. I'm on something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. That was something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. Yeah, drink 'em up. Yeah.
You know what it is, man. DJ THORO, a.k.a. THORO Zano, Bridge to the Streets. Right now, you watching the hottest in the streets right here on thisis50.com. We live from One World Studios. Shout out my man, Boy Wonder. You know how we do. Hey, listen, I got a talented special guest in the building. Introduce yourself.
Brandon Rootz.
Brandon
Here
Rootz.
from the Bay Area.
From the Yay area.
Making my name out all the way to Kingston, Jamaica.
Shaba. All right, I like it. I love it. I love it. All right. So tell us a little bit, about yourself.
Well, I'm an artist, international artist and producer.
Okay.
And I'm about trying to unite the people.
Okay.
And bring a positive vibration to the world,
Through music.
Yeah.
I love it. So I'm going to step out on a limb here and say you like Bob Marley. Do you listen to Bob Marley?
I was just about to say that.
See,
it was in my mind before you said, because he's been kind of a spiritual mentor,
Right.
Not somebody that I've met in the flesh, but somebody that I'm connected to in the spirit, and that's, I believe, even guided me on my journey to Jamaica, because when I went there, I knew nobody in the business, and then, with that spiritual guidance of bringing that holding and carrying the torch and bringing that sound of freedom, and it led me into now. Every door's open, working with the biggest people in reggae.
Speaking of that, I love it. Let's run down your discography. Some of the things you've produced and you've been featured on or done. Let's hear it.
Yeah, so I've been credited on 2 songs that Buju Banton sang on. One of them was on the Bad Boys for Life movie soundtrack.
Okay.
And you had a lot of artists on that album.
And what was the name of that record? What was that record? What was the record?
That was the Bad Boys for Life movie soundtrack. So it was the album. There was 10 songs, I think. You had Pitbull, the Black Eyed Peas, Rick Ross, Daddy Yankee, Nicky Jam, just a bunch of them.
Right.
And Buju Banton, so the song was Murder, She Wrote. So I was, out there in Kingston, Jamaica, and I built the music, the beat, the rhythm behind that song alongside another friend of mine, King Jammy's son, John.
Right. My favorite dancehall artist is Super Cat. Super.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, I like Super Cat.
Nice.
What about you? Who's your favorite?
In dancehall?
In dancehall.
Okay, in dancehall, Popcorn's pretty good too, right?
Yeah, he's dope.
And he's one of the top.
No, he's dope. He's one of the top. He's dope.
And if I can think of some other ones.
Well, that right there. That's the heavy hitter right there.
Yeah.
Now, you came here with
at least that people would know the name Popcorn, because I think he signed with Drake.
Yeah, Drake
right?
took his. Drake redid a lot of his stuff and rock with him. But yeah, exactly. You're very talented. You just displayed that. We're gonna get into that. I love it because I love people that play instruments.
And just getting in the vibe. That's why even in Jamaica, I go through the ghettos, I go into the freaking heart of it.
Okay.
And got the community's respect. You know what I'm saying? So when you're coming from the heart and you're bringing the vibration, it's, and you're with ultimately the Almighty. We are all a piece of God's creation, and and you figure out how you want to channel that energy, because we could go and we could cause destruction to people. We can cause hatred, or we could go out and create something that's worthy.
Now, how did you get your love for music? When did you start getting into music in general?
At the age of 5, I started playing piano.
Who taught you how to? Your pops? See, you got your pops here.
No one. Nobody in my family really does music.
Nobody
so
does
they
music?
Were wondering.
So where did you get this?
They thought maybe that I was the wrong baby that came in the whatever cubicle little things they put him in.
He's like, that's not.
I'm a different species.
He's a different species. So you developed, like, what artist inspired you? It had to be somebody that you listened to as a kid.
It started out for me kind of like as like the classic rock, because then I started playing guitar.
Okay.
You know, so some of my like idol people were like Jimi Hendrix. And, you know, Led Zeppelin. And right, AC/DC, like some of the rock greats.
Right, I got you. Guns N' Roses, Foreigner.
And all these people, right? And then you got people like Ray Charles, just like when you will sit there and watch the movie and just see like these are some of the most talented artists that I was able to meet B.B. King and sit with him backstage, and he taught me some life lessons.
What about Prince?
If I probably would have listened to him completely, I would have been further in my career, but now I've been on that path. But he gave me some good wisdom.
What about Prince?
Yeah, Prince too. And he's on the guitar. So that's kind of my thing when I hit the stage like this. That's the type of energy. I want to break this motherfucker. I want to light it on fire.
Right.
And I want to pop some things.
So Van Halen, okay. So Motley Crue, you have some Motley Crue stuff there, like that.
Yeah, all type of stuff. But then as I started kind of producing music and hearing kind of what's hot out there and what the population and the new generations coming is kind of what's hip.
Right.
Then I started getting into everything. So I started trying to, I started making even, you know, like rap beats. That's how I got into making the dance hall. Because dance halls, I see it as having a similarity to the rap and hip hop. Because it kind of has that beat, but it's coming at a different swing with the
I'll do you one even better. Hip hop is a combination of every genre of music.
Yeah.
We borrow from country, rock, calypso, dancehall, reggae,
and then like the R&B, right? Rhythm and blues, right?
Hip hop is a combination of.
And so once I started, because once I kind of opened up my mind and my soul and my spirit, and to the there is no limit to music, I started to making, you know, different types of music.
Right.
So, and really gaining a respect for like all genre has a certain place.
Right. Now, do you read music or you play by ear?
I mainly do it all by ear.
By ear. So you do a lot of covers. If I say, "Hey, play this," you can play it.
If you show me on your phone, I can play it immediately.
I'm gonna let my boy Wonder tell you what to play before we get into that, because you know that's my music guy too. But before we do that, what do we have out musically? What are you promoting musically? What's going on? What
I got a single coming out with a music video that I did in Kingston, Jamaica, with the legendary reggae singer Luciano, the Messenger.
Okay.
And also I did a live album at Bob Marley's studio, Tough Gong.
Wow.
8 songs with the Naya Bingi Rastafari. We had 7 percussionists. I'll show you the picture after this. All Rastafari.
Right.
With Earl Chinna Smith, who actually was Bob Marley and the Wailers guitarist and toured alongside Bob Marley.
Wow.
He's ready to hit the road with me. When you come to see Brandon Rootz, you're coming to see the real thing in the spirit, because we're able to channel. You know, we are gifted. So that's the gift that we share, you know, is from the heart, and people feel it, you know.
No, I don't. So Wonder, what do you want him to play? What do you want him to do with this guitar? What do we want to hear? What song do you want him to play?
After what he already did, it's up to him, man. I got confidence.
You got confidence? So on this show right here, I have a segment. It's called On the Spot.
Okay. You're
not even on the spot no more because you came in here and already showed what you could do. But we would love if you just bless us with whatever you want us to hear. Bless the audience, you know what I mean? And just let's get into
I could give you kind of like a dance hall
let's get into
song. It's called The Goblin.
Whatever you want to do, let's go. Let's switch
Say we don't want no war. So we hit them with the righteous sound. Say we don't want no war. So we hit them with the righteous sound. Cause them a goblin. Them a vampire, hey. Them a goblin. Them a vampire, hey. Cause them a goblin. Them a vampire, hey. Them a goblin. Them a vampire, cause in the ghetto a war go on. Gunshots out in Babylon, and in the ghetto it's where the youths them play. We have to teach them a better way, and in the ghetto we need to rise above. The only way is love, and in the ghetto it's where my heart is from. How could them ever be so dumb? We need to get rid of them bad man killer. Them do it for the pleasure like them Michael Jackson Thriller. Them wearing a cross around their neck like them a winner. Jesus Christ, them a devil, them a sinner. You better think twice before you go and pull the trigger. Look yourself in the mirror, you don't want to be like a Hitler. If you brought peace to the people, you would be bigger. Instead of being a no good bad man killer. Killer, 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 killer. Cause we don't want no war. So we hit them with the righteous sound. We don't want no war. Hey. So we hit them with the righteous sound. Cause them a gobbling. Them a vampire, hey. Cause them a gobbling. Them a vampire, eh? Cause them a gobbling. Them a vampire, eh? Cause them a gobbling. Them a vampire. Cause in the ghetto, a war go on. Gunshots out in Babylon. And in the ghetto, it's where the youths them play. We have to teach them a better way. And in the ghetto, we need to rise above. The only way is love. And in the ghetto, it's where my heart is from. How could them ever be so dumb? It's time we see a change from the politician, or find the next candidate to take over position. Not blood money to control every position. Them cutting off the waters, no living condition. There's too many youths without proper nutrition. Too much killing and not enough tradition. Government brainwash them from the television. Hey. The government need the messenger for supervision. Vision. We don't want no war. So we hit them with the righteous sound. Hey, we don't want no war.
What we hit them with?
So we hit them with the righteous sound. Cause them a gobbling. Them a vampire, eh? Cause them a gobbling. Them a vampire, eh? Say we don't want no war. So we hit them with the righteous sound.
Woo! Thank you very much. I'll be at Carnegie Hall next week if you want to come see me perform. Yo, that was dope. That was very dope.
Yeah, so that's some of the dance hall vibes. And that's why it's just the sky's the limit. When you dive into the spirit, you can bring whoever you want out.
Right.
You know, there's a way we can connect, because as Bob Marley said, it's a one love, you know?
Well, people see this, you're going to have more, like, a million more fans, you know? And you're going to owe me like 90% of your publishing for that. Well, don't worry about it. We good. Fucking with you. But, yo, that was dope. That was fucking dope as fuck. You know
Thanks,
what I mean?
Man, thanks.
But now I want to ask you this question, because I ask a lot of artists this question. But now, because I found out, when I asked this question, I found out what type of music they're into. And sometimes I'd be surprised with who they would do the song with. So basically, it's a hypothetical question. If I say, hey, I got a record, you can produce it, whoever can produce it, but you can put any artist on this record, right? But the hypotheticalness is the artist can be dead or alive in any genre of music. From any era, it doesn't matter, but it can only be one artist. Who would you do a song with?
Who would I do a song?
One artist.
I would say it would have to be Bob Marley, because he's the one that set the foundation for my purpose in this life to become who I'm becoming.
All right.
And it's a lot more than just the music. You know, we're on a spiritual revolution and trying to bring righteousness.
Real quick, can you take us out with a Bob Marley classic? Something, because I know you got it in you. That I know. Can we get some from Mr. Marley?
Inakabalik ya in train style. But everything is gonna be alright. 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 No woman will cry. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Say no woman will cry.
Woo! Dope.
That's kind of just being put on the spot because
Hey,
most
that's what
of
we
the
do.
time I kind of do my own music
Right.
too. So I feel like I
Right.
should have known it better, but it's
Nah,
just
that was good.
from
you
the
know?
heart.
That was good. You know what I mean? That was pretty good. Not bad. You know? That was dope. Wow, that was incredible, man. You don't get too many talented people such as yourself up here like that. That's about the music. So
Yeah.
whenever I get this situation going, I try to take advantage of it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
for sure, for
Definitely
sure.
appreciate you. If anybody wants
And
to
I was feeling the spirit right there
Yes,
playing it,
right,
so that's
see?
why my eyes
See,
were
we
closed
here.
because it lets me really go to that
Right.
place.
No, I'm here with you. I'm
'Cause
here with you. If anybody want to get in contact
If
with you,
Bob Marley was the one in charge, there the world would be different. You know.
Right, facts. If anyone would like to get in contact with you if they choose to do so, how can they do that?
I would say come find me right now on Instagram.
Okay.
At Brandon Rootz.
Okay.
Rootz with a Z instead of an S. So it's BRANDONROOTZ.
Right.
On
if,
Instagram.
And if anybody's watching this, a young kid, or not even a kid, just anybody that's aspiring to be an artist, such as yourself, what type of advice would you give them?
My advice would be to keep going, keep the inspiration going, and in those times where you might feel doubt and depression and like, damn, am I gonna reach for my dreams? Make a song.
Make a song about it. I knew you was gonna
And
say
bring
that.
it out. Bring it from the heart. Bring it.
That makes the
and
best
just
music.
Pour out everything you have into what you believe in, and just keep going. And
keep
at the
going.
end of the day, once you're connected with the Almighty, with God, then you really don't have much to worry about. You know, it's not all about confirmation from other people because the ultimate destination is where we're reaching after this lifetime. So if you have it in your heart, you already got it, and just
Right.
keep going. You know?
Dope, man. I want to thank you for coming by, blessing us with your talent. We happy to have you here, and keep pushing, man. Keep working until it
Yeah,
works. It's
yeah.
working, but keep working until
Yeah.
it works. You know, that's what I'm gonna say.
Keep putting in
Right.
the work.
So before we get out of here, anything else you want to speak on, cover, share, before we go?
Well, I'd just like to say blessings, everyone. It's been nice, thank you.
Thank you.
And I enjoyed coming here.
Yeah, I'm glad you came, man. Definitely. All right, so
So, and I'd like to big up my brethren over here, Rudy G.
Rudy G.
Pronto in the house.
Rudy G.
And my dad, of course.
Yeah, shout out to
Eric
Pop.
Cass.
Listen.
And I'd like to say, without their support, I would not be here today.
I'm glad you said
to
that.
play with you guys.
Because a lot of people
play for you guys.
Not well, obviously you don't take it for granted, but every now and then I get a parent and an artist come in together, and I always tell an artist, most of the time they're very young when they bring their parents.
Yeah.
And I tell them, don't take that for granted. You know, a lot of people are praying for a parent to be sitting with here and supporting what's going on, because you know maybe you haven't witnessed that or experienced that, but as artists and just trying to do anything, you don't have no support. It's hard.
Yeah. And
You know,
yeah,
you
so
get
I'd like to
discouraged.
say that, my dad is a big part of my
Right.
success coming.
So go buy him a Rolex after this.
Yeah. Maybe give him this
Just
one.
give him
now.
that one. You know, see, I got you a Rolex. You see,
You wanted me to bring me one home from Jamaica.
you see, I get people gifts in here. You know,
But no, it's a good energy, and it's all gonna. Everything's working out in the way it's supposed
Right.
to. So
Oh,
we're just
man,
taking it one
listen,
day at a time.
I don't say this about a lot of people, and every time he'll contest to this. Every time I say this, you're gonna be a huge superstar. Like, and I know that word is subjective, but bigger than life, man. You're dope, you know. And I don't say that about a lot of people, but everybody I've said that about, they did it, and he'll tell you. I see it. It's just something that I get when I get around people. I'm like, yo, watch. So with me, you definitely have a new fan, a new friend, new fan, all that. I'm gonna tell you what you're doing is dope. Thank you for coming through. All right, yeah. So that's what it is, man.
Yes,
Go by the name of DJ THORO. Let them know the name again.
Brandon Rootz.
Brandon Rootz.
To the world.
And culture. We out. All right. And like always, when you see us, one knee us. That means get on one knee, kiss the ring, and pay your respects. Take us out. Let's go. Take us out. Hey, 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 hey.
Here you go. I've been out there pimping my hoe. Sing it, boys.
I've been out there pimping these hoes. You know how the story goes. You know I got them white flies. That's my new single. Out there pimping these hoes, baby. That's my new single, baby. Look here, baby. I want to be everything to you.